Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Carrie and this is Booked for Romance. I am so excited to have each and every one of you. Today we are going to be, yes, guess what we're doing? Is this a real shock to you guys of what we're doing? We are unboxing. Yep, we are unboxing. We are continuing with the series. For you, those of you guys who have watched every single video, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you guys are fabulous and I absolutely adore you. For those of you who are new, yes, this is a whole unboxing series. This started back in, what would you say, like August? And we have been unboxing 1,000 book haul. Like this is 1,000 books I got on Craigslist for $50. If you guys want to see that video, it is right here. It's the very first one. And yeah, this is a continuation of that. So we are going to get into it because honestly, I have all the books prepped for you guys ready to go. I actually have you guys on a table today. So I've got all the books stacked around me and we are going to dig into what I received from, I think I got the N's, the O's, the P's. And guess what, you guys? There are a few Q's. There are a few Q's. So I'm really happy about it. I mean, I didn't get, you know, the boxes of Q's that I really wanted, like a lot of She Kept Quinn, which I'm so sad about, but that's okay. I did get a fabulous lot, so I'm happy with that. So let's get into it. The first book, you guys. The first book, Amanda Quick, which is Tight Rope. So there's the first Q for you guys, so you guys can see it. And I don't think this has a step back to it, which it does not. I must be picking up all Q's, you guys. The next one is Paula Quinn, Highlander Ever After, which I'm sure that's like some sort of series with the Q's, which I feel like since some of the Q's I ended up accidentally getting in these boxes, it's gonna be maybe 1 and 6 or whatever. We have Jackie Ivy next, and it's Once Upon a Night, which that looks actually really, really good. Anything with knights or castles, sign me up. Next we have Lisa Noli, A Summer's Day. Next we have Lucy's Scoundrel, Barbara Neal. A Heart in Jeopardy, Holly Newman. Timeless Passion, I think this is Constant O'Day Flannery. I'm totally guessing there, guys, but look at that cover with the clock. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely adore this cover. Hopefully the cover matches the story. Next is Instructing Arabella, Judith Nelson. Patricia Oliver, An Inconvenient Wife, which that sounds fun. Another Patricia Oliver, The Lady in Grey. The Prodigal Spinster, Joan Overfield. Another Joan Overfield, The Dutiful Duke. And I think she has the next one as well. And this is her as well. It's A Proper Taming. Next we have, I think it's Stoby. I don't know if that's how you say her first name, but Peel, The White Sun. That's gorgeous. I love the kissing and by the moonlight. Very romantic. Miss Lindell's Love, Cynthia Pratt. Secrets of a Duchess, Caitlin O'Reilly. Carol Proctor, The Drawing Master's Dilemma. The Devil and Miss Webster, Julia Parks. Candace Proctor, September Moon. And this one is amazing. Because look at that gorgeous step back. Now I know we've missed September. I probably will be reading this one next year for next September, but it is, look how amazing that step back is. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the next two are by Susan Elizabeth Phillips, and the first one is Just Imagine. The next is This Heart of Mine. This one is Halloween Husband by Lisa Plumley. So this is probably a Halloween one, which since I've missed Halloween, I'll probably put this on the list for next year. The next two are by Diana Perkins, and the first one is The Improper Wife. Next one is The Marriage Bargain. And any sort of like marriage and there's a bargain or a deal, I absolutely adore that. Sometimes titles just grab me right away. So this is something I'll definitely be looking into. Okay, you guys, this is really good. It starts off with our main heroine, Emma, and she wanted to flee an unwanted marriage. So she ended up marrying our main hero, Spencer. And Spencer is a dashing, handsome young man who ended up fleeing and going to war. And she was left with just kind of his crumbling estate to take care of. But now he's back. He is back, and it sounds like he left a meek and kind of timid young girl and came back to a beautiful woman, and she's like, I will not be fooled twice. So this is kind of for that one. I really did. This looks amazing. I can't wait to dig into this one. I'm actually going to set it aside. Any sort of marriage bargain, sign me up. Next, we have Mary Nichols, and the first one in the books that I have of her is A Desirable Husband, Honorable Doctor, Improper Arrangement, Runaway Miss, The Earl of Houghton. Next, we have Rosina Pratt, and the first one is To Catch an Earl. And the next one for her is An Unquestionable Lady. And I love the writing in the pink, so gorgeous. Which, by the way, I know I say gorgeous way too much, so we're gonna limit it. We're gonna limit the gorgeous. Next we have Skye O'Malley, and I think I've heard of these before. I feel like if you're in the historical romance community, these books have come up before, and this one is Beatrice Smalls. Actually, sorry, I did that backwards. The first one is Beatrice Smalls, and then the second one is, as I turn it backwards, the second one is All the Sweet Tomorrows. So these two, I think, is 1 and 2. So I did end up getting these two in this book lot. Next one is Ella Quinn, The Marquise and I. Which, again, Target, you're killing me sometimes with, really? They could have moved it over just a smidge. So next we have Olivia Parker, and she's got 3 here. The first one is To Wed a Wicked Earl, which, yeah, there's no step back to that one. At the Bride Hunt Ball, and Guarding a Notorious Lady, which I wonder if this is like a bodyguard type book. Let me see. So this is a bodyguard romance. It sounds like the main hero is Nicholas, and he is supposed to guard his best friend's stubborn, spoiled sister, which is our main heroine, Lady Rosalinda. And it sounds like he's supposed to be guarding her and she's not supposed to know about it. So that's kind of this one. It sounds good. I'm definitely intrigued. Next we have Andrea Pickens, and she does have a few here. The first one is The Major's Mistake, The Defiant Governess, The Scarlet Spy, and The Spy Wore Silk. And look there's 2 of them. Exactly the same. So this is interesting. I really liked hearing your guys' opinions on why she may have had 2. There's some really interesting ones in there, actually. I think one of them was like, oh, she got an extra present, or she forgot that she had bought one. There was one that was really intriguing in there. I just forgot it for a second, but if you guys want to check out what everybody wrote on why she collected 2, that was in the last video, or maybe it was with the M's, somewhere in the M's. Okay, so next we have Linda Needham, and the first one is A Scandal to Remember. And then these ones have back covers. So we're finally getting into books that have the step backs and back covers. The Pleasure of Her Kiss. And then again, that is really, really beautiful. The Maiden's Bride. This one's very steamy. My Wicked Earl. Okay, that one's just gorgeous. I had to pull it out, guys. It is really pretty. And Marry the Man Today, which I love the carriage in the front, and then on the back, It looks like some sort of wedding dress, and I'm hoping that maybe it's like a marriage of convenience. So I love marriage of convenience. I need to do a video about marriage of convenience, especially with all these historical romances, because I feel like historical romances are famous for marriage of convenience. So there you go. Okay, next we have Miranda Naval, I think is how you say her last name. And the first one is Confessions from an Arranged Marriage. And I was just talking about this, so that's really funny. But yes, obviously this is gonna be a marriage of convenience because it's arranged. And let me see, you guys. This one is enemies to lovers, okay? So this is the enemies to lovers trope. They absolutely despise each other. But apparently our main hero mistakes her for somebody else, and they end up being caught in a compromising position, and then they are forced to get married. So this sounds really, really interesting. All these sound amazing, but this one sounds really good. The Wild Marquise, and then no step back for this one. I already did Caitlin O'Reilly, but this one's One Sinful Night, and I think the other one, I don't remember. It was like the same kind of purplish cover. Hopefully, maybe it was the same book. You know, she did buy duplicates, so maybe, we'll see. And then another Caitlin O'Reilly, and it's When His Kiss is Wicked. So next we have Kate Noble. And these ones are actually really, really pretty. I really love the covers to these. This one is Compromised, which I'm assuming that she maybe got found in a compromising position. But then this one is right here is Revealed. And anything with a beautiful dress on the cover, sign me up. I think these are gonna be amazing. But yeah, these look really, really good. Next we have Sophia Nash. And Sophia Nash actually has about 6 or 7 books over here. The first one is A Dangerous Beauty, The Duke Diaries, and then let me just make sure they don't have a step back for you guys. A Secret Passion, The Kiss, Love with a Perfect Scoundrel, and then The Art of Duke Hunting. I don't know. Okay, the next author is Jacqueline Navin, and the first one is The Beauty of Bond Street. And the next one is The Heiress of Hyde Park. Okay, so next we have Joanna Novice, and the first one is The Souvenir Countess. So you guys can see that picture. And then The Souvenir of Love. And then I like how she did a special picture for the middle of the page. Okay, so the next, we have only about 3 authors left. The next one is Mary Jo Putney. And the first one I picked up just right off the top is Never Less Than a Lady. The Bargain, which again, me and bargains, so good. Nowhere Near Respectable, which again, just by that title, that sounds really good. The Rake, Sometimes a Rogue, No Longer a Gentleman, and The Rake. I wonder if this one, maybe you guys can answer this question. Is this one, you guys, the same as this one, just different covers? I'm assuming yes. Okay, so Jenna Peterson is next, and the very first one we have is From London with Love. And these don't have step backs. Scandalous. And that's just gorgeous. I just love that cover. What the Duke Desires. And then there is a back picture right there, if you guys can see that. The Unclaimed Duchess. Steamy, very steamy. A Scoundrelous Surrender. Seduction is Forever. And then Desire Never Dies. Her Notorious Viscount. And Lessons for a Courtesan. Okay, so I just found this one. We already did this author. It's Andrea Pickens. and it's Seduction by a Spy. So I wonder if that's kind of like the trilogy with, I think it was right here, The Scarlet Spy, and then the other one is, and the other one's down there. But yeah, maybe these are the trilogy to that. Okay, you guys, and the very last author I have is none other than Julia Quinn. And I saved her to the end because we're doing our whole big Bridgerton read-a-thon, and she's becoming more of a special place in my heart type author. So I just ended up seeing the premiere for the Bridgerton read-a-thon for the Netflix show coming out on December 25th, right? And that is so good. Oh my gosh. It like just gives you chills actually watching that global event. So we saw it, and it was, you guys, it was so good. It was just, it gave you that whole like feel of like in this time period, and like the way they did it was almost like, if you guys have seen like, not a Moulin Rouge, but more like, what is it? Like The Greatest Showman. Like it was definitely like The Greatest Showman type vibes with historical romance. And it was so good. But anyways, getting back to this, guys. So this is Julia Quinn, and it says the future observation of Lady Whistledown. Now I'm reading the series, right? And I don't know where this would go in the series because it goes with the series, and maybe this is like the second epilogues. If anybody knows, feel free to put that in the comments down below. I just don't know where this goes. And then here's the second one, Lady Whistledown Strikes Back. So I'm wondering if like these are like a set and it's like the second epilogues that she ended up putting at the end of her novels. I'm not sure. But if you know, please put it down there. And then the very last one I have in this lot is The Lady Most Willing. So these slipped through the cracks of that big historical romance. Even though she kept Julia Quinn, I ended up snagging these, and I'm totally happy about that. But if you're not part of our Bridgerton read-a-thon, hop on board, because I know when we come around to Christmas, we all are gonna hang out and watch that, what is that, Netflix premiere together, and we're just gonna die. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to see it. I am just giddy with anticipation. Let's just say that. I'm giddy with anticipation. But yes, that is what I'm looking forward to, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little haul. And thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. And there will be more content. I think before this video, I ended up putting up, which I'll put at the end of this video, I ended up putting up historical romance for beginners. So if any of you are out there like myself, I did put up some historical romance for beginners. And then also, don't forget to like and subscribe. So if you like more of this content, just put it in the comments down below. And yeah, I'd love to hear how your guys' day is going. And as always, you guys are fabulous, and take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.